Reolink sent me this Duo Wi-Fi camera to review. So you've got two 2K cameras, each one with about 75 degrees field of view, and they're mounted in this case so the images touch in the middle and you end up with a panoramic view from the camera. So instead of having 75 degrees of view, you've got 150. It's a very, very handy camera for areas where you need a wide field of view. It's also got infrared LEDs and there are spotlights on either side as well, so it's got colour night vision and infrared night vision. There are two wired versions, the Wi-Fi version and the PoE version, and there are two battery operated versions, a 4G version and a Wi-Fi battery operated version as well. So you've got 4 different cameras to choose from. The camera has also got two-way audio and it also has person and vehicle detection, which is very handy. You can also configure this camera to send you an email with the 2 sets of video attached if it detects person or vehicle movement, which is a very handy security feature. You can see instantly what has set the camera off and it will let you know if you need to take action. I think that is a very good security feature. You can see all the way along there to the edge of the house, and then if I pan all the way around, that is the entrance to the driveway, and the camera covers both of those areas, so I've got a full panoramic view of the entrance. That clip was actually an emailed clip, and the email contains both cameras, camera 1 and camera 2. The file size is 1 megabyte, so it's very, very small, and obviously very, very quick as well when it's sent, so there's no download time required. Now I'm going to show you some clips that have been downloaded from the camera. I'll show you it in different situations and you'll get an idea of the quality of the video and how well it performs in different conditions. Looking at those clips, I think you can see that the daytime performance of the camera is very good. Nice clear images, you can easily see what's going on, see people's faces, reg plates, that type of thing. It's a very good camera in the daytime. Most CCTV cameras do not perform very well during night conditions, and you know, when I walk up to the camera you can clearly see that my face is not visible. I think you're going to get that with the vast majority of CCTV cameras that are out there, but you can see that I'm walking around, you can see the vehicle moving around, and it will alert you if someone is moving around outside your property. The night footage is not too bad, but I think it could be better. Still, I'm very happy with the camera. So what I'm going to do now is I'll go through the unboxing and the setup, and then I'll give you a little bit of a roundup at the end. A quick look at the box. You can pause the video if you want to read anything. Inside the box we've got the camera, mounting bracket, a template to show you where to drill to mount this mounting plate, a set of instructions, 2 aerials, some more paperwork, an Ethernet cable, 12 volt power supply, and an extension lead to allow you to extend the power supply to the camera, which is quite handy, a screwdriver, fixtures and fittings. The camera records video onto a micro SD card. It doesn't come supplied with the camera, so you need to purchase a micro SD card, and it goes in this compartment here. Personally, I would go for a U3 micro SD card. It will take up to 256 gigabytes. This is 128. This here is the reset button on the camera, just there where it says RST. So that's a micro SD card fitted. I'm going to connect the camera up using the client software. The first thing you need to do is to plug in the power line from the power adapter, and then plug in the Ethernet cable and make sure that it is connected to your router, the one that actually provides the Wi-Fi. Then turn on the camera. As you can see, I've already got the client software installed on my computer. If you don't have it, you can get it from the Reolink website. The other thing that you can do is use an app on your iPhone or Android device. It's basically the same, quite a simple procedure. On this software, just click on the plus button at the top there, and then if you look at the left hand side of the screen, any moment now you'll see the camera appear as a new camera. So it's set in the local area network now, the wired network, and you can see that the camera has appeared on the left hand side at the bottom of the list. You'll also notice that it says that the camera is not initialized. Click on the camera and then it will ask you for a password and to confirm the password. So type in a password that you want for the camera in that slot. Once you enter the password, if you look on the right hand side of the screen, you'll see that the camera appears. So the camera is now on the client software. Then you need to enter a name for the camera. I'm going to call mine Duo Wi-Fi. On the right hand side of the camera name where it says Duo Wi-Fi, there's a settings icon. So if you click on that, it opens up the setting menu. Then click on network settings and then click on set up a Wi-Fi network, and just follow the instructions to connect your router to the camera. Once you've done that, you can remove the Ethernet cable and the camera will be working on Wi-Fi. If I pan across, you can see there the Ethernet cable is disconnected and we've got the Reolink Duo Wi-Fi camera on the client software. So that's the camera installed and ready to go. If you look on the left hand side of where it says Duo there's an arrow. If you click on that, it will bring up 1 and 2, and if you look at the bottom there, you'll see we've got Duo Wi-Fi 2. If I click on 1, it moves across to Duo Wi-Fi 1. Looking at that screen, you can see that we've got Duo Wi-Fi 1 there. If I click on Duo Wi-Fi 2, that's there. But if I click on the split screen, which is on the right hand side at the bottom of the software, and select 4, what it does is it puts the 2 images side by side. If we look at my Android device, and the same thing applies for an iPhone, if it's vertical, you can see we've got Duo 1 and 2. If I click it horizontal, you get the panoramic view again. So this is my iPhone, and as you can see, you can actually send push notifications. So if the camera detects a person or a vehicle, it will send me a notification to my iPhone. There are also email alerts, and this is what I was talking about at the beginning. If you look, you can actually set up your email and send an email. The choices are text, picture, text with picture, text with video. Now I'm going to actually check the two-way communication on this. I've got somebody inside on the phone. They're going to press the talk button and we'll see what it's like when we have a two-way conversation. Hello, can you hear me?
I can.
Am I clear?
Yes.
So you think it would be easy to have a two-way conversation using this camera?
Yes, it would be.
Okay, thank you very much for that, wifey. There we go. So you can see the two-way communication is really very good on this camera. I actually really like this camera. 150 degrees field of view is brilliant. It gives you so many options, and it's way better than mounting two different cameras. So the one camera actually takes a place of two, and so it's very, very convenient to just mount it somewhere where you need to look in two different directions like I have, and they're both covered with the one camera. Now it's a little bit awkward to try and figure out how to actually get the panoramic view. I've shown you how to do that earlier on, but that took a bit of figuring out, and the software could do to be a little bit better. I think Reolink should put something in the client software that shows you the panoramic view with the two pictures stitched together without messing around changing the screen number and that type of thing. So I do think that they could improve it slightly. But as far as the camera's performance is concerned, I'm really impressed. The person and vehicle detection works really well. I like the daytime coverage. I think that is really good quality. As I said earlier, nighttime, a little bit iffy, but it's still okay. And it's about on par with most CCTV cameras. So I'm not too disappointed about that. I do think it is a really nice camera, and I am very glad that Reolink have sent me this to review. So I hope you found this review useful. Please take care out there, and thank you for watching.